Morning all, new week, Monday morning. First job is to, as you can see, take a load of seed, take a load of maize seed up to Will, head off to the grain store, grab the handler and a bit of fertilizer, yeah, Will's gone off with 24 bags, which is as much as he could carry this morning. So I've got another 36, which will allow for 3 bags in a bin. I'll have to come back and get more for him again to keep him going, so that he doesn't have to stop, basically. Sorry, my voice broke then. Always embarrassing. Yeah, so he doesn't have to stop. So if I can get it up to the field, we've got sort of 80 odd acres where he is, and then another 100 acres there or thereabouts in the area. So move the seed from here up to him, keep him going, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much he manages to drill out in the whole day, because once he's motoring, he can get it in the ground pretty quick. So that's how we're starting. He'd be upset if I didn't show you. Will Hammond's done a few modifications on his truck. He's now powered by fairy dust. Pink rims. It's yeah, he's young, so he'll learn. So me and Tony moved all that seed this morning. We were non-stop, so I didn't bother recording any of it, and it's not exactly the most interesting seeing two people moving bags of seed around. But we got that up to Will, to the block where they're all working. Tony is now drilling some grass seeds and some boundary strips for one of our local landowners. So yeah, he's just in the field behind me doing that. So I'll flip the drone up now, because I don't think I can drive my car across the field that I need to get to him. So we'll catch up with him, and then I'll head off and catch up with what the rest of them are up to. They are all kind of within half a mile of each other, so should manage to get round to Dad, Andrew, Harry and Will. I've just passed Ant in the tanker, and Flynn is also out tanking, but I don't think I'm going to get round to them today, but we'll see how I get on. So this is Tony. He's out drilling grass seeds, putting in putting in some grass strips and margins. So he's in the 6R250, the Kuhn power harrow drill. Like I say, I wasn't going to be able to get my car over to him in this field, so I popped the drone over the hedge. Just one field over. We'll just pan around him now and see how he's getting on. You see the strip's been left cultivated, ready for the grass to be drilled. And further up the field is spring oats, which you will have seen go in. And elsewhere we've got Harry and Steve, or Dad, in the same field. Harry here with the 8R370 and the Horsch Terrano cultivator, working down the stubble ground. I came here next because he was very nearly through the whole field, so I wanted to catch him. Practice some of my drone skills here. Bit of flying backwards to get a better angle for you. A very patriotic Harry with his Union Jack guards on his wing mirrors. He's just noticed the drone there and given us a flash. So he's working down ground here, and Dad is elsewhere in the field with the power harrow in the 410. There's Dad in the background there. So we'll just shoot over to Dad now, catch up with what he's up to. You can see the strips that Dad's power harrowing, darker in colour. And once you get close, you can see how much finer the soil is behind him. So for those of you that haven't watched before, this power harrow is 8 meters, and pretty much always gets pulled by the 8R410 that Dad's driving. You can see the build up there of soil in front of the power harrow and stones. The machine's working it down to a fine seed bed. It's actually pulling a bit of a log along there as well, it looks like. If you heard that, that was a motorbike that just flew past me. So that's what they're up to in this field. This field will be going to maize. Just another view of Harry now. See his tractor does look like it still might be a little bit white. It might be some battle scars from working down the field spread with lime at the weekend. Although it's fairly dusty, flying behind the Terrano as well here, so it might just be the dry weather we've been having. So we'll follow him over now, and I'll give you a view of the cultivator from above, just so you can kind of see how it's working. So you see at the front of the machine there, you've got discs that are cutting into the ground, and then you've got multiple levels of legs ripping into the ground behind that, and then you've got your packer roller at the back. And that gives you a pretty good idea of kind of where the legs are situated, how spread they are, and how the machine kind of works from start to finish. And we're very happy and very pleased with the job it's doing. A very positive addition to the fleet of implements that we run. And that'll be all for this field. And we'll head off and see Andrew. And here he is, flying in quick. The camera just wanted a second there to get in focus. So Andrew is just up the road ploughing. For those of you that watch regularly, this is the field that Andrew and Tony were in at the back end of last week, spreading dung. And Andrew's straight up now, ploughing it all in. And along with the ground that Will's in at the moment, drilling maize, this makes up quite a decent chunk, probably 150 or so, 160 or so acres of maize within a kind of half-mile radius of each other. So you see Andrew's running the 6-furrow plough here, just doing the headlands, working in that grassy area. So we'll just get him on the top headland of the field here. You can see a bit of a change in soil type there. But it's still turning over well. Obviously, no one would do a better job than Andrew because he's now YouTube's favourite ploughman. And he wears that title with pride. I'm half joking, but we all know it's true. There's no one quite like him. And just over the road, Will's carrying on drilling. This is ground that was worked down at the back end of last week and on Saturday afternoon. So we brought extra seed out to him this morning and got him filled up once and going again. And we then brought up a second load as we couldn't fit it all in the first. I'll just pan up now just to kind of show you, for those of you that have watched since kind of February, this is the new block of ground we took on that was brambles and gorse. I think there's a video called Brambles as High as My Head or something like that, if you wanted to go back and watch to see what it looked like at the start and what it now looks like now that we're on to drilling. It's a bit of a transformation, and yeah, we'll see what sort of crop we can grow in here on that first year. So we'll just pan around and watch Will come back the other way. He didn't actually know I was in the field with him at this point. He told me he wanted to check the video to see he wasn't doing anything silly, but he always does a good job drilling, so nothing to worry about. Looks like decent moisture in the seed bed, so all happy. That'll be all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching as always. I think Dad, Andrew and will be working reasonably late into the night. I think Harry is possibly going to be working the ground over that Andrew's ploughing as well, so the four of them will probably be up there working pretty late. So we'll have a look tomorrow and see how they got on and see whether they managed to finish that block. I wouldn't have thought they'd get it all done today, but yeah, we'll check in with them tomorrow. And yeah, it should be a busy week, so hope to have you along for the ride.